Welcome to Techie Talks AI by Schogini. Here's another amazing project from our AI Internship program students. Let's get started.
Hey everyone. Today we're gonna make a grocery list, a list of products for groceries. And we're just gonna print them out over here. That's it. It's super simple and super easy to make. So let's just get started. So over here, now what we first need is a variable, a list that could take in multiple variables, right? That's what we're gonna make. We need to make a list of groceries. So let's get started with that. So I'm gonna name my list over here grocery list, just as a grocery list. There you go. And in Python, when you're making a list that can take in multiple variables, how you create a list is by using square brackets. That's it. And in the square brackets, you're going to add multiple variables in, and just like that. But for me, since I'm making a simple code over here, a list of groceries that as that, I'm just gonna add in three products. That's it. I don't want any more than that. So, but I'm gonna make this different. I'm just not gonna add the three products straight into the list. I'm just gonna put in as input and make the user put in the products. Whatever they bought, they're gonna add those three products into this grocery list, and then Python's gonna print it for them. So let's begin with that. So I'm gonna start here with input and parenthesis one. So make sure to add your codes when you're adding the question over here. And there you go. And the next one, we're going to add just three products of this all together. And that's it. Two. Since we need to add the two code, we need to change it into a string every time, which I keep forgetting for some reason. All right. One more, and that's it. There you go. So now we have three products over here. Three simple products. Make sure to add your spaces just so it could look more refined. And oh, I think I'm gonna make this look even more refined. We have two double quotes over here and one single quote. I do not like that. So I'm just gonna add three double quotes over here just to make it look more consistent. And now look at this. Now we have three products over here. So Python's gonna ask us for three grocery products. You can just add in whatever we bought and just list it in. Here you go. And now what we need is for Python to iterate all the products we bought one by one, like a column of products, right? So the perfect thing we need to do for that here is to add a for loop, because for loop is perfect for reiterating items in a list, right? So let's start with a for loop for items in grocery list. I'll explain to you right in a second. There you go. Okay, make sure to put your colons in every loop. And now over here, for loops usually go by the format where we add an item, which is the elements in the list, and then in the whatever list you created over here, which in this case is grocery list. And one thing to note over here is that we can write in whatever we want over here. I can add in groceries instead of items and it could still be right. The only reason why I added item over here is so just it's just how it's usually written for loops. No, so it can be anything. It just refers to the elements inside the list itself. So there you go. For item and grocery list. So what I'm gonna print over here is I wanted each of the three products to be listed down below one by one, like a column, and also serial number, just like this over here. So I need to this to be printed along with the product, just one by one. That's it. There you go. I'm gonna print. Now make sure to have your indentations correct. If I have it here instead of, let's say, here, it's gonna completely change the output altogether. So print parenthesis. So what I'm gonna add here is a formatted string, just so I could add in multiple variables into the string and blend it in with the string without having to add extra characters like plus or anything like that into it and just overcomplicate things. Formatted strings makes things much easier as it is, just to add multiple variables into a string just like that. So let's get started. I'm gonna add my codes. And what you need to do here is to add in a variable into a string, you just need to use curly braces. That's it. It's that simple. So I'm gonna add my grocery list into the curly braces add list. And what I want over here is the serial numbers right here, 1, 2, and 3 to be printed along with the product down one by one, like like a proper list. But in this case, a column of products like that. And what I've thought about over here is I'm gonna print out the index of each of the items in the list. And I'm gonna put parentheses. This is how you print out the index of the items. And I'm gonna add one over here because indexes would mean, my bad, indexes would mean it would start from 0, 1, and 2. But I don't want nobody starts a list of products with 0, 1, and 2 in this case. What I want is a proper list, a refined looking list of products. So I wanted to just start from 1 and then go like 2 and 3 and whatever number of products you already have, right? So in this case, I'm going to just add 1 to it so we can start from 1 itself. And there you go. And I'm just going to add another small piece of string over here, just so it can look more refined. You'll understand it once it's printed out. And now for our item itself to be in there. You're going to bring the grocery items like apples, bananas, whatever you added over here as input is going to be printed out here as item. That's it. It's that simple. So we're going to run our program now. First product, you can type in whatever product you bought first. And there you go. Bananas. And I'm just going to add in bread. That's it. See? So what I've done over here is when the index of the items in grocery list was printed, it's supposed to go like 0, 1, and 2. That's how it's supposed to be because indexes start from 0. And indexes, by the way, are the numbers for the characters inside the list. So this would be index number 0, 1, and so on. But in this case, since I added 1 over here, it starts from 1, and now it looks like a proper list of grocery items. That's it. It's that small and simple, right? So that's it. That's how you make grocery list items and print them out. Thank you for watching.
That was another inspiring project from our AI Internship program at Schogini. If you're ready to kickstart your own AI journey, whether you're a beginner or a coder, join our online internship today. Visit shogini.com/AI-internship and take your first step towards becoming an AI innovator. Don't forget to subscribe and keep learning with us here on Techie Talks AI.